Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well and welcome to a brand new video. I've decided very spontaneously, may I add, to film a little what I eat in a day today. I am trying to do Slimming World, so it will be Slimming World based. I'll also try and include how many calories I'm eating as well for anybody that's calorie counting. Maybe you are just interested in watching what other people eat. I love watching what I eat in a day videos and just seeing what people are making, getting new recipe ideas. But the main aim of this is just, I'm trying to be as healthy as I can. Eat balanced meals, eat healthy, and with it being hair wash day and me actually feeling like I'm starting to get the hang of the Dyson Airwrap, it needed documenting, and I just smashed a banana into a bowl and I thought, oh, hold on a minute. You're making pancakes, pancake day is coming up. People might want to know how to make Slimming World pancakes. You've never made them before, so let's show everybody how they turn out. And yeah, I just fancy filming, so thank you for clicking on this video. It's just a general work from home day today and I got up early. I've already had a coffee with some of this milk in it. This is the barista style oat milk from Aldi. They sometimes have it in, they sometimes don't. It's very hit and miss whether you can get hold of this, but I always find that the barista style one is the one that is nice in coffee. You can have it in tea, but normal oat milk that isn't the barista style one, I'm not a big fan of it in, you know, my coffee and my tea. So I'm gonna make some breakfast and I've decided I am gonna make pancakes. I've got a pancake maker actually, which I'll show you in a minute. No idea how these are gonna turn out, but I'm thinking like American style ones, loads of fruit, yogurt, that sort of thing. It says 2.5 cents per serving on the Slimming World website. I've got the app. I've done half a banana mushed up in there. I know when you cook fruit you're supposed to sit it, but I'm not doing. Then we want 1 egg, 1 level tablespoon of self-raising flour, low calorie cooking spray which I've got, mixed berries, yogurt to serve, a bit of cinnamon, but I'm not a big fan of cinnamon. You can add cinnamon if you want to. 1 tablespoon I've got here, 10 grams of flour. Like I said, I have no idea how this is going to turn out. Give this a little mix up. It is the week of love, it's Valentine's week. I've not really thought about getting Tom anything for Valentine's Day when we don't generally celebrate it. I think right at the beginning of our relationship we used to always go out for breakfast for Valentine's Day. We've been together now for coming up to 13 years. And it's one of them, sometimes I get a card, sometimes I don't. I don't whinge about it if I don't really. Like, I'm not that fussed, to be honest. Like at the beginning of the relationship, if he wouldn't have bought me a Valentine's card, I'd be like questioning, is this boy for me? But that's when I was in my early 20s and bothered about stuff like that. Ow. Whereas now, I just don't care really. Tom did point out when we were in Morrison's the other day that he wanted some weird Guinness contraption. So I might buy him that just as a bit of something, but not necessarily for Valentine's Day, just, I don't know. I don't know whether I'll be celebrating it or not. Do you celebrate? What do you do? Have you got any nice plans? Let me know in the comments. I want to see what you're all up to. It's a little bit lumpy, but hopefully they'll turn out okay. So this was a gift from Tom's mum and we've had it about 2 years. We only pulled it out the garage the other day because we had my niece staying over, Alice, and we decided we wanted to make pancakes. I find this quite easy to use. You've got 2 different options. You can either do the American style or you've got the other pan as well, and you just control the temperature with a knob on the front. I'm not sure how high to have this. I'm just going to go a bit over halfway towards maximum and hope for the best. So we'll let that warm up a little bit and I'll spray it with some Fry Light. If I'd have thought about it, I would have got some of the coconut Fry Light. I'm making a mess, I'm making a mess. Right, let's see how that turns out then. There we go. I'm sure they'll be good. So the term flat as a pancake has never been more true. They apparently had self-raising flour in them. I mean, the colour of them looks okay. They're just like not great. These need some help to actually make them feel appetising to me. I reckon when I work out the sins after I do what I'm about to do, I'll be annoyed at myself and this whole video will just be a bit like of a joke, but I'm just going to be real and say that's just not looking like it's going to hit the spot. So we're going to have syrup on these and we're going to make it into a bit of a treat breakfast. That can't be more than a teaspoon. No way. That is like the tiniest amount ever. I'm calling it a teaspoon anyway. And then for speed, we're going to put on some fruit. So I've just washed some blueberries and a few raspberries. A few more blueberries dotted around. Oh yeah, presentation. Wow. Actually, do you know what? They don't look that bad now. They are flat. 25 grams of Greek yogurt going on. Where's it gonna go? There. These could taste absolutely disgusting, but they look quite nice now that they've been decorated. Let's try. Not fluffy, it's like cutting through a brick. Do you know what? They're not bad, you know. That was okay in the end. A lot of mess and a lot of faff, but good. I would actually recommend making them that way. Gonna make my second coffee of the day. I've not told you what I've lost at Slimming World this week, so 1.5 pounds. My mum did a lot better than me. She lost, I think, either 3 or 3.5, I can't remember. So, second coffee of the day. Look how nice and like frothy that oat milk makes it. Really nice. If you didn't watch my last vlog, then you won't know what I'm talking about here, but I showed myself making this recipe from HelloFresh. It was harissa butternut on herbed tabbouleh with Greek style cheese, flaked almonds and yogurt, but actually it came with walnuts, and I really liked it like that. I've bought all the ingredients to make it again. Should I make it tonight and show you all the steps properly, or should I make something else? I don't know. It'll depend on how many sins I've got, because I do need a couple of sins for that recipe. Yeah, no idea what I'm eating for the rest of the day, but I'll be back at dinner time when I'm hungry and I've decided what I want. Hello, so it is now 1:30 and the sun has come out, so I'm going to take Connie out on a quick walk. We're literally just going to go for 20 minutes because my break at work is 40 minutes in total and I've got quite a lot that I need to do. I need to walk her, need to parcel up some more vintage parcels. I think I've got like 5 or 6 items to do. I need to make something to eat. Just remembered it's heart rate challenge tonight on Love Island. I'm so excited. It's my favourite one. That sometimes it's a bit grim. They go a bit overboard, but yeah, it's my favourite when the heart rate doesn't get raised by the person that they're coupled up with. It's juicy. I also need to do a little bit of washing up as well there and put my tulips in a vase. So can I get that done in 40 minutes? Let's try. That's the parcels done. Time to make some dinner. So for dinner, I'm just gonna make it really, really simple and have a packet of rice, but I'm only having half of this. This is 5 cents for the whole pack. I only ever have half a pack at a time anyway, but it's the one from Aldi, the Worldwide Foods coconut rice. When you scan this on the app, it says that it is 2.5 cents. If you're calorie counting, for half a pack of this, it is 210 calories. And then I always get these salmon fillets from Aldi. I'm having one of these. That is annoying since it went out of date yesterday and I only bought it on Saturday and it's now Monday I really need to start checking the dates on my food shopping. Anyway, I'm eating it because, well, it cost me £4.50 for that pack. I'll risk the food poisoning. And then I just got this organic broccoli. I just have like a handful of broccoli, some rice, salmon, and this as well. Kimchi, Korean inspired cabbage with chili pepper. So this, for 2 tablespoons of this, it is half a sin. So I am gonna have 1 tablespoon and not put a sin in it. It's supposed to be really good for your gut health, kimchi. So Annie Openshaw says, I don't know if you follow her, but she's like really into tofu and stuff. There's 300 grams in the whole jar, and for a third of the jar is 42 calories, so like nothing. Smells unreal. I put my salmon in skin side down, so just like that. I don't really season it with anything other than a little bit of salt. It's got some pink salt in here. I just like a bit of salt on it. You could put honey on it, sweet chilli, a bit of lemon and pepper, but I just like it with salt. Broccoli's in there. I'm just going to pop a lid on this now, boil it for about 5-6 minutes-ish, and then pop that in the microwave for 2 minutes. I've just realised I haven't drank a drop of water today other than what has been in my coffee, so just fill this up and put some ice in it. I'll just try and get through 2 of them now for the rest of the day. The rice is ready, broccoli's done, and the salmon should be done any second. Good timing. Oh yeah, that looks delish. Yum. Right, half a pack of this for 2.5 sins. Now, if I'd been really good, I would have just boiled some basmati rice and it would have been sin free. But because I'm having half a pack of that, I won't have my sriracha, which is what I would usually have. This is from Aldi. This is quite low sin as well. It's really nice with this meal. I'm not going to have any of that because I'm using sins in my rice. So you've just got to think about these things. Weigh up what's more important for you to be spending your sins on. If you're really into chocolate, you won't want to be spending sins on food. With me, I like sauces and things, and I like using my sins in my food, so I don't mind too much. So there's my broccoli. I've got quite a lot of that, so loads of speed. There's my rice. I've probably got a little bit less than half a pack there. And my salmon is here and looks incredible. That's probably a tablespoon's worth. Yum. That is so good. That is dinner. I'm going to go and have this in my water, and I'll be back when it's next time to eat. So, I finished work. I've been out and about. You can see my hair has just gone really, really flat over the last few hours. So I've been and dropped off those vintage parcels, been to my mum's, picked up some washing that she's been doing for me because my washing machine is still broke. It's been broke since before New Year now, and it isn't getting fixed until the 20th of February, so yeah, not fun. I've decided I'm going to make this again, and you're probably thinking, give it a rest if you watched my last vlog, because I did make it on that vlog as well, but it was more me just showing me cooking to music. I didn't actually talk you through step by step what it is that I'm doing, but this is such an easy, simple recipe, and I've just got a feeling a lot of you are going to like it. So you need butternut squash. I've already cut up ready to go into the air fryer. This has got salt and pepper on it, and I'm just going to stick some fry light on it and put it in the air fryer once that's preheated to 200 degrees. So if you've got an air fryer, it makes it even easier, but if you don't, you would just stick that in the oven for about 25 minutes on high, about 200 degrees. Bulgur wheat, 120 grams of bulgur wheat. This is based on you making it for 2 people, by the way. I promise you, it's really, really nice, this recipe, and when I'm making it, you'll see that it would probably be quite nice as something like to take to a family barbecue, or yeah, it's just really good, trust me. 20 grams of crushed up walnuts, and this can be a healthy bee choice. The reason I've chosen to do this tonight is because I've still got to use my healthy extra B and my other healthy extra A, so perfect recipe really. So I've got walnuts, I've got 60 grams, the recipe says 50, but that just happened to be what I chopped off, of Greek style cheese, or like feta cheese, salad cheese, whatever. This is the lighter version actually, so I could probably have more, but yeah, 60 grams between 2 people. Either 1 big garlic clove or 2 small ones, a bunch of mint, you'll take the stalks off that and chop it up fine. Then you want 125 grams of plum tomatoes halved. If they're big fat juicy ones, I usually quarter them. Then you want half a lemon because you're going to zest that and also use some of the juice as well. Then you've got vegetable stock, 220 mils. The original recipe says use vegetable paste or like a stock pot type thing, but I've just used a veggie stock cube here. And then the last ingredient is harissa paste, but this is what makes it. So this goes all over your butternut squash and it's just amazing. So this one was quite expensive, it was from Sainsbury's, about £4.50 a jar, but you can get it cheaper in, well, Sainsbury's do a cheaper version, but they just didn't have any of it in. This is rose harissa. But I have to do it for about £1.90 a jar as well, and you need 50 grams of that. There is sins in this. I will work out what the sins are and I will be putting everything on screen calories wise and sin wise. And then to finish it off at the end, you put a dollop of yoghurt on. This is natural Greek style yoghurt, but I've just got like proper Greek yoghurt, which I will be sinning, and I will be adding that on top because that makes it really, really good. But yeah, they're all the ingredients that you need, but it's super easy, so I'm going to start now. So I'm going to spray the air fryer, which is nice and hot now, with some fry light. I'm just using the olive oil one. Stick my butternut squash in. It says air fry this for like 20 minutes, but last time I did it, it took about 15 minutes maximum. So I presume it's just how small you cut it. Just keep an eye on it and keep giving it a shake every few minutes. Yeah, salt and pepper on that now, that's going to go in. Like I said, this recipe would be really nice using couscous as well. I assume it could be like the same sort of thing. So you need a deep, quite big-ish saucepan. I'm just going to use this one, that's big enough. And I'm going to fry up some garlic for about 30 seconds in this. So I'm just going to grate that 1 garlic clove into this, give it 30 seconds, and then add the bulgur wheat and the stock. And then you simmer it for a minute, that's all. Stick a lid on it, take it off the heat, and then leave it. I'm going to spray a bit of this into the pan as well, just so that the garlic doesn't burn. So stir fry this garlic for 30 seconds, and then you get your bulgur wheat in, and sorry, you let that coat in the garlic for a minute. Stick that in. Mix it all in and give that a minute. So that's had a minute and I've just stirred the bulgur wheat in. Now I'm going to add the stock and bring that to the boil. Okay, so that's what the bulgur wheat should look like just before you put the lid on it. Pop a lid on, leave it to one side for 12 to 15 minutes. It'll look a lot different when you come back to it. It's been in for, I would say, about 17 minutes on 200 and it's perfect. So I've got these 2 bamboo bowls out. One's going to be for the butternut squash for me to mix the harissa paste in with, and this bowl is where I'm going to like mix everything together. And you'll see what I mean about it being a good option for you to be able to take to like a barbecue in the summer or something. So this is the harissa paste. I've weighed out 50 grams and half of it goes on to the butternut squash. So just stick that on there like that and then coat it all in the paste. So that's that done. And then in this bowl, we're going to put the bulgur wheat. That's what it should look like when it's had the lid on it for a while. You just stick it into there. Then fluff it up with a fork like you would couscous. Add the remaining harissa paste, so that's all going in there, like that. If you wanted to keep it simple, you wouldn't need to add as much as I've added in. I quite like spice. If you don't, you could make it milder and a little bit more sin friendly. And then half the mint, so I just took a bunch of mint. I just want a little bit for garnishing after, but that's going in. Then the tomatoes are going in. Lemon zest. And lemon juice. Pepper. Tiniest bit of salt. That cheese will be salty anyway, so the Greek cheese is going in now. And that's what I'm saying you should take to a barbecue. You could definitely amend this recipe if you wanted some meat with it and do chicken. Instead of the butternut squash, you could do harissa chicken on top. But this is basically what makes the base of the meal. And then your butternut squash goes on top. You do a blob of yogurt and then you put your mint on top. And then you just sprinkle your walnuts around. So I'm going to dish this up now. So do Tom's first and give it to him. So I want him to taste it and tell me if he likes it. That on top. Mint. Just realised there was a big chip in that bowl that I was just using. How embarrassing. Oh, it's a bit walnut heavy, that one. Hey ho. There we go. Yum. Yum. That looks so good. That is tea done. It has just gone 8 o'clock and I am stuffed, so I won't be eating anything else for the rest of the night. Plus, with me not knowing right this morning time how many sins I've actually had, I don't think I've gone over. I don't really want to be snacking. Let me show you some low-ish sin options though, if you are somebody that needs something a bit sweet after your tea. Or a few ideas really of the things that they've got in Aldi at the minute which are quite low sin. So you can have a pack of those. I'll leave how many sins on screen it is for them. You could have one of these Nutella Be Ready. This is how many sins that is. And I love these. You sometimes can't get hold of these, but it's just like a tiny little donut. So yeah, just some lowish sin treat options for you. Like I said, I won't be having anything now. If I have anything, it will be a peppermint tea before bed. So yeah, I'm gonna go now because I want to try and get this video edited so that I can get it up as soon as possible for you. This is the amount of sins I've had today, and this is the amount of calories I've had today in total. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to hit subscribe, give this video a thumbs up so I know to make more videos like this one, and I will see you in another video very, very soon. Bye bye. Mwah.